Namaste, my beautiful soul brothers and sisters of the light. I'm so honored and grateful to welcome all of you back. Thank you for tuning in to co-create this loving space with me where we feel so safe and we can be ourselves so authentically. And thanks for allowing me to share this very important video about spiritual laws with you. I feel very strong guidance to create this video to bring in some spiritual laws based on the teaching of Teacher Thainakupa. I do my best to introduce spiritual laws to as many of you as possible so that you can best navigate through the soul lessons, which I am confident that you all will excel them as long as you stay centered in your pure loving heart and respond to them with understanding, grace, and compassion. There are many spiritual laws to begin with, but I would like to introduce to you one of the most important spiritual laws at this time, and it is the law of discrimination. So, what is the law of discrimination? You may ask. Is it about using our internal intuitions to discern what are the best choices for us, or to discern what are the right types of friends to align with, or what are the highest pathways for ourselves? And how can we sharpen our intuitions? What are the important chakras or energetic centers we need to focus on? And what are the practical steps to begin with? And before we explore deeper into the law of discriminations, some of us might question, wait, what are the spiritual laws and what are they for? Well, to answer these questions, some of us might have remembered that we incarnate on earth to learn very unique lessons offered here regarding emotions, finance, and sexuality. These subjects and role on earth might seem complex, but we can all master them if we understand the spiritual laws being applied to earth school. And those who can understand the spiritual law will respond to these tests and challenges with the mastery point of view. They respond to these situations, like I said, with understanding, grace, and compassion, so that we can pass these exams and continue the higher learning. Those who have mastered all the lessons and gone through countless challenges and tests throughout the incarnations, like the Ascended Masters, such as Mother Mary or Mother Kuan Yin, will accelerate to the top mountain of enlightenment and mastery. Understanding these laws is very important right now because us as a human collective, we are moving into the higher dimensions, which is a very grand cosmic show in this universe right now. Imagine how many more hundreds, thousands of years for another planet to go through a similar growth, ascension trajectory like Earth right now. That is why billions of souls choose to incarnate here to seize this golden opportunity of growth and quickly clear out any karmic debts. Though we will explore karma and the law of karma in a future video, but I would still like to touch briefly on the karmic imbalance because I think it is important. Because there has been a raise in frequency right now, any thoughts, words, actions, accrued karma will surface to be seen much quicker, sometimes almost instantaneously, so that karmic imbalance can be addressed as soon as possible, so that it means any particular lessons still owing has to be learned. And at the same time, any good deeds that you give purely from your loving heart are the credits to your karmic balance sheets to be reviewed at the end of each life. This can be a heartfelt prayer for world peace and healing, or a meditation to send healing to the world, or sending out positive loving thoughts to the world every day. Or it can be as simple as a meditative walk. With each step, you visualize the golden white light coming down from source and through you and down to Mother Earth for healing the planet. Or you can start a YouTube channel to create video to share your spiritual wisdom with others as well. Or it can be as simple as smiling with pure love from your heart to your neighbors or to any bypasser who cross your path every day. And I know some people, they might feel shy to smile back at you, but that's perfectly okay. You plant the seed of compassion and oneness every time you smile to someone lovingly, and you are here to normalize that kind of kindness and oneness, and everyone will eventually get used to it. Kindness is the new norm in the new world of high consciousness, and that's our jobs as the light workers. Or you might simply say thank you, but sincerely, to the bus drivers, to the tram drivers, or the janitors in the shopping malls you go to. Or you can help to clear your food trays in the public food court center, and you thank these workers, which I do every day. Or you can save the plants or the animals, or any kind words, thoughts and actions to help and to heal any living being, as long as they are pure and sincere from your heart. And I am sure that your higher self knows very well what you would like to do to have the experience of giving and healing to others. Your higher self and your spiritual guides will orchestrate the best situations to you, where you can practice and apply your principles of compassion anywhere it can be. And importantly, it is time now for you to forgive yourselves and others, reminding yourself that everyone is learning, including the angels, the archangels, and the master themselves. They learn through helping you. So it is important to forgive and extend gratitude for the lesson behind every challenging situations. And remember that pure love and forgiveness is a very powerful solvent that will dissolve any dense, karmic and heavy connections. I think that is quite enough to give you an idea of karmic imbalances. So now you know how to manage it like a master, and now we will dive deeper. We will dive deeper in the law of karma in a future video. And as you can see, through these brief examples that I just mentioned, we can see the significance of spiritual law in playing this earth human game. It will be much more fulfilling and joyful and rewarding if you understand well the rules, with the guidance with your spiritual guides, of course. And now you might want to know, so tell me, what is the law of discrimination? So the law of discrimination, this is a very important law on a planet of duality like Earth. It is a planet of polarity and duality. So playing the human game gives you countless opportunities to practice this law every day with free will. When given many choices and faced with many sources of information, which one would you choose and listen to? And how would you know what the truth is? Well, my first simple words are firstly to look within and purify and to expand our heart center. Heart center is the most important psychic center that helps you to discern what feels right for you. When your chakra centers are purified and open and spin at the 5th dimensional frequency, you automatically attune to the higher frequency, and you can receive the guidance of the light for your highest good. And your sacral chakra, which is just below your belly button, it is a center of ideas, creations, can let you empathize and sense other people's feeling without absorbing their emotions. And then your solar plexus, which is just below your ribs, is the chakra that gives you the energy, the drive, the motivations, and confidence to move forward. It can send out the antennas to sense what is going on in your surrounding, and that can give you the gut feelings about something. It can be a decision to whether you should buy that second-hand car, or taking over a business, or moving to a new location. Within our energetic core, our intuition tells us everything. We would know what is the best for us at that moment. So let's learn to sharpen our intuitive center by raising its frequency and trust our intuitions, okay? And like I said, the heart center is the most powerful chakra. When you're faced with decisions, ask your heart if it feels right for you. You might ask these questions. Is the relationship or the friendship you are having, is it energetically balanced and so fulfilling? Or it feels like a karmic connections to settle some karmic debts owing to one another? Could it be some lessons about certain qualities that need to be learned, but the person has not done so well yet? That is why people with the same karmic patterns and behaviors keep appearing in that person's life. And you might also ask, is this relationship based on qualities that your heart desires in a partner or in a friend? And does that person demonstrate that authentically, naturally? And do you feel comfortable being yourself 100%? With that person whom you want to call friend? Or when you meet someone who calls themselves a therapist, does their energy feel light and authentic to connect with? Let me remind you, you are a magnificent and loving being who loves all beings interdimensionally. I understand. But you don't have to connect and be friends with everyone. We are all unique. Some beings just behave in certain way and choose to embrace and believe in certain ways. And that is perfectly beautiful. But when you start raising your frequency, the misalignment and the mismatch in the frequency becomes more distinct. Any connections not aligning with your highest good will start fading away, and you will invest less and less energy in that connections. And in order to feel your heart, to discern what is real and what is the highest option for you, you first have to be real and authentic with yourself. Look within your heart, open it, purify it, spend some time in solitude in nature and meditate so you can hear the voice from your higher self. In those moments of absolute stillness and silence, no words, no thoughts, the real divine messages will emerge from within. And with your conscious breathing, you feel center in your heart and in your solar plexus. This is where you feel the inner peace and the inner wisdom you have learned throughout your soul journey. You will know it all, whether or not you should move ahead with this project or any important decisions you need to make. You might have encountered similar decisions in past lives, and now you can bring back this wisdom that you have learned for good use in this lifetime again. When you look within, be authentic and recall that power. You step fully into your mastery positions and reclaim that power. It is always within you. I know you feel it in your heart, in your bones, in your DNA. It is glowing with light. You are unique. You come here to lead the path for others who will be able to perceive your light, and only then they can appreciate your magnificence. When you are on the journey of accelerated ascensions, you will automatically attract your soul tribe. That is the people of similar high frequency and live from pure, loving heart space as you are. It is pure, loving, and full of grace. You know from your heart, these are your soul family. You feel effortlessly comfortable being around them, and you can be you 100%. And the energetic interaction feels balanced and fulfilling and so satisfying. And also from your heart, you can discern if an energetic connection is that of the purest and highest light or not. When you do not feel 100% convinced and your intuition suggests this is not of the light, you can challenge the connections or this entity. Under the law of challenge, you can say something like, in the name of Christ and all that is light, who are you and what is your intentions in approaching me? Especially when you do meditations and you feel there's an entity trying to come in to connect with you, you can repeat this saying 3 times, and you should receive a telepathic message or a response in the form of impressions or sensations that you can feel it. And once their name is revealed to you, you can challenge again, saying like, in the name of Christ, are you a being of the highest and purest light? And by challenging and practicing your discernment, you can protect yourself from any unwanted external influence. And when you receive a piece of information from any source, again, you discern it with your heart center. You may take what your heart feels right at that time, and that could be your truth that you resonate with at that time. Because there is no such thing as an absolute truth. Because as we know, or some of us might know, consciousness of the mighty Creator or God is an all ever expanding, continuously evolving pool of consciousness. The truth might seem true to us now, might not seem entirely true in the near future, and everything constantly evolves. Nothing stays the same. Nothing is permanent and absolute. One piece of information might resonate deeply with you, but perhaps not so much with your friends, and that is perfectly fine. We are all unique with our perspective, and we can only perceive situations from our angle and the level of consciousness that we have reached. And our friends perceive things from their angles. As we raise our frequency and consciousness, our perception expands so we can see things from an expanded point of view. We each learn this experience uniquely, and we contribute this bit of unique experience back to Source or the Creator, who would then have the ultimate truth, who can see the whole picture. And once your heart chakra frequency rises and expanded, your third eye will also open, and it allows you to see through the illusions. Anything that is not love is not real. Only love is real, and you can feel it in your heart. When you see the chaos and the dramas, anything that stirs up sensation to attract your attentions and that is not of the light, you might acknowledge them that yes, they do exist, but you do not feed them your energy and attentions. Do not participate in them, and they do not have to be part of your realities, and they do not have to be real for you, as they do not feel right in your heart, and you know it. Always stay anchored in this pure loving heart. Anything that is not pure and loving will repel from you. As your heart and your third eye chakras raise in frequency, your crown chakra will also open up like 1,000 petals, flowers, with each petal reaching higher up into the cosmos to receive the cosmic downloads and knowledge. The more you feel joy, peace, love, and relax deeply on a cellular level, the more your energy centers will expand and illumine at higher frequency. And once that happens, you will automatically form a stronger connection with the archangels and the ascended masters, who will guide you more along your soul journey. And with that, I would like to sum up what we have covered so far. Firstly, remember to purify and raise the frequency of all your chakras, including your sacral, which is below your belly button, your solar plexus, just below your ribs, and your heart center, which is very important and powerful center. And I will share more videos on opening and purifying this important heart chakra for everyone in a future video. And also, of course, we have to pay attention to our third eye chakra as well, and try not to consume any content that is not of the light. Drink purified water and eat lightly, healthy, organic food as much as you can. And practice sacred mantras such as Om Mani Padme Hum, or any sacred mantra that you know of, and feel the vibrations in your crown, and practice any visualizations to help open up your crown chakra so you can receive more divine messages and guidance from above. And whenever you encounter a challenging decisions, remember to breathe consciously and get back to your heart center. Feel that love and pureness in that loving space, and respond from there with grace, compassion, and understanding. And lastly, remember that anything that is not love is not real. You can acknowledge them, accept that every force has a role to play, and from your heart, you can do the incredibles, move mountains, transform lives. And now this is the time to do so. So, from your heart, so pure and loving, play your role now, and we will have a grand show together. Light workers around the world, it's time for us to work together. I hope my messages and knowledge and wisdoms based on teaching of Teacher Diana Gupa resonate deeply in your heart center, and I hope to welcome you back in the new videos for more spiritual teachings. Lots of love, blessing to you and your family. Thank you for tuning in. So much gratitude and love to you all.